I'm going to tell you who your biggest competitor is, and it's probably not who you think. You're not competing against the company down the street. You're competing against distraction. Think about your own day. How many things fought for your attention before you even got to the podcast or this podcast? Text messages, Slack notifications, emails, phone calls, Instagram, LinkedIn, news alerts, a YouTube recommendation, your calendar, your kids, your employees, your clients. By the time someone has a free moment to consume your content, they've already made hundreds, if not thousands, of tiny little decisions where to place the attention and the priority of what they're going to give. That's the environment your business is now operating in, and yet I still hear business owners say things like, I'm just trying to beat the guy's ass down the street. We're across town. No, you're trying to earn a few minutes in the middle of every noisy world. That's a completely different challenge, and this is what I mean. Let's say you're an attorney. You're not just competing with another law firm. You're competing with a podcast someone just queued up for their drive home. You're competing with Netflix, ESPN, their fantasy football team, with the email they forgot to answer. You're competing with every other piece of information that is asking for their damn attention. Real estate, you're not just competing with another realtor. You're competing with HGTV, Zillow, YouTube, Instagram influencers showing luxury homes, market newsletters, neighborhood Facebook groups. Financial advisors, you're not just competing with another advisor. You're competing with CNBC, Reddit, investing forums, Substack, TikTok finance creators, your client's brother-in-law who thinks they're Warren Buffett. Everyone is fighting for attention, but here's where most businesses will make a critical mistake. They try to become louder. They think, I'll post more, I'll yell louder. If my thumbnails are crazier, I'll win. Sometimes, maybe for a moment. But attention earned through noise is temporary. Attention earned through usefulness is 1000% remembered. That's why the goal isn't to outshout everyone. The goal is to become the person your audience intentionally looks for. Think about creators you follow. You don't just stumble across them anymore, you seek them out. When Alex Hormozi publishes, people share it before they finish watching. That's authority. And authority changes the relationship. Instead of interrupting people's day, you just now are part of it. And that's where every business should be aiming. Not to be seen once. You need to become a trusted habit. Now let me bring this back to your business. Imagine you're a local CPA. What if every Monday morning your audience knew you released a 3-minute tax tip? Or if you're a mortgage broker and every Thursday people expected your weekly rate breakdown. Or if you're a contractor and every Friday homeowners looked forward to your weekend DIY mistake video. You're no longer competing for random attention. You're building a routine. And routine creates relationships. And the businesses that grow the fastest don't just publish content, they become part of their audience's weekly rhythm. And that's incredibly hard to copy and also incredibly hard to break. What does it take? 21 days to build that habit. And your habit loop looks like this. It's consistency, expectation, trust, habit, preference, referral. Most businesses stop at consistency, but consistency isn't just the beginning. When people begin expecting you, you've crossed into something way more powerful than you could ever imagine. But won't people get tired of hearing from me every week? Yeah, maybe. Some will. And that's okay. The people who matter are the ones who begin relying on your content. You're not trying to become everyone's favorite creator. You're trying to become your future customer's favorite expert. Those are two different goals and two different perspectives. The goal isn't to interrupt someone's day. The goal is to become part of it. Hands down, you win. And once people begin expecting your content, something really interesting will start to happen. They stop asking if you're qualified and start assuming you are.